What's up, everybody? It's Money Dave. I know I haven't been posting anything for quite a while. I apologize for that. Just kind of been caught up with life and other stuff, and plus things have been getting kind of crazy lately, as I'm sure y'all have noticed. But anyway, I got this new microphone. Figure I'll play around with that, see if it does anything for the audio quality of these videos. So I just wanted to make a quick video to kind of check in with all 15 of my subscribers. I'm sure y'all have been worried, right? Everything's been fine. Life's just been, like I said, crazy lately. What I want to talk about is, with everything that's going on with COVID-19 or coronavirus or Corvid or whatever people are calling it. There's a lot of panic going on. I'm sure y'all have noticed the stock market is just taking a nosedive and has been all over the place lately. There's a lot of speculation that the real estate market is about to crash in a big way before the end of the year. Stuff like that makes a lot of people nervous for a lot of reasons. People have already lost their jobs. There's a lot of thought that more people are going to lose their jobs in the coming months. And there's a lot of people that maybe haven't lost their jobs already, but they can't go into work right now and they're not getting paid right now, which is creating obviously a lot of unrest and worrying for people. So I really just want to talk real quick about the three things that I'm focusing on right now to kind of make sure that whatever happens, my household will be okay. And I'm not trying to give financial advice to anybody like I'm an expert, because I'm certainly not. Like I said, I'm just telling you what I'm doing, and maybe it can help you make some of your own decisions. So first things first, the first step, plug the leaks. Not really sure how well y'all see that, but what I mean by that is you want to, if you haven't been doing this up to this point, you for sure want to start. You want to make sure you know where all of your money is going every month. A lot of people, you sign up for a free trial of whatever, and a month goes by and you forget about it, and then you start getting billed and you just forget to cancel or tell yourself that you'll use it eventually, or whatever the case may be. But regardless, lots of people, myself included, have at least a few subscriptions that they're not using, but they're getting charged for every month. So in times like these, it's important to know where all of your dollars are going so that you can kind of keep your ship afloat, so to speak. So plug those leaks. If you're not using something, cancel it. And kind of in that same vein, if you have some outstanding debts that you can pay off without overextending yourself, I'd definitely say go ahead and do that. Do it now rather than later, so you can free up a little bit of cash flow. Now, I'm not saying go out and pay off your $10,000 car note tomorrow, and leave yourself close to bankruptcy or anything like that, but just low-hanging fruit. Like if you have a few $100s on a credit card that you've just been putting off for whatever reason, just go ahead and bite the bullet and pay that stuff off, so you're not having to deal with it in the future when things might get worse. So after you plug the leaks, or even as you're plugging them, it doesn't really matter. These should be done concurrently, in fact, because once we get to step 3, it's something that you should be doing now. But anyway, so step 2. Get access to as much cash as you possibly can. All right, and I don't just mean put a bunch of money in your savings account, although you can. Not a horrible idea in this climate. But what I mean is find lines of credit or other products that will allow you to withdraw whenever you want. So unsecured lines of credit are a great option. HELOCs work, which is just a home equity line that's secured against your house or other property. Anything like that, you want as much of that as possible. Not only will that pad your emergency fund in the coming months, but also, this will play into step number 3, getting access to more cash is going to give you more options as the market crashes. There's a famous saying, never let a crisis go to waste, right? So, kind of a cynical mindset, but, Warren Buffett says to be greedy when others are are scared and to be scared when others are greedy, right? So what that means is, if y'all haven't noticed, stocks are on a fire sale right now. It's crazy. Shares of Disney are less than $100 a share. Tesla has dipped quite a bit. Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett's company, has gone down pretty substantially. If you're looking for deals right now in the stock market, and probably fairly soon the real estate market, this is the time. And having access to as much cash as possible means that when these deals fall into your lap, you won't miss out on them when others might. So that leads into step number 3. Watch the markets. Watch the stock market, watch the real estate market, watch everything, right? Over the coming months, I really think that some of the best deals in real estate are going to come out of the woodwork. Because, like I said, kind of bad to say, and the empathetic part of me obviously wishes that stuff like this didn't happen to people, but there's probably going to be a lot of foreclosures and a lot of short sales before the end of the year. The exact timing is hard to predict, but this goes back into having cash available to basically get discount properties with little competition, because people will be scared to buy. Same goes for the stock market. The stock market right now, actually, you can get some good deals. Like I mentioned earlier, Disney is trading at less than $100 a share. That's one that is going to go back up once all this blows over. Disney not going anywhere, right? And then there are others, if you don't have a Robinhood account, I would definitely get one. I'll link them in the description. Robinhood's a great platform where you can buy stocks with no trade fees. But if you already have a brokerage account set up somewhere else, whatever, use whatever you're comfortable with. Just now is the time, and the coming months is going to be the time, so you want to be ready. So like I said, plug the leaks so that you're not going to be caught with your pants down if something goes south financially that you're not expecting. And you want to get access to as much cash as possible. And again, that's not necessarily saying you want to bury gold in your backyard or anything like that. It can be lines of credit or just liquid assets that you can use to leverage into other assets in the coming months. Step 3 is keep your eyes on the markets. Watch them as closely as you can over the next few months and probably even the next year, because once this stuff blows over, stuff is going to bounce back. It always does. The markets are going to rebound. We'll go back into a bull market, and if you play your cards right, if you were prepared, and if you bought during this time, you're going to be sitting on a pretty healthy position when we come out of this. So, like I said, just want to make a quick video, check back in with everybody. I'm trying to get back on a regular content posting schedule. I don't want to take as long of a gap like I did. So if you're new to the channel, like the video, subscribe, give me your comments, let me know if you think I'm wrong. I'd love to get y'all's opinions on what you think is going to be happening in the next few months. So y'all take it easy.